Hello and welcome to another Mario Party 5 minigame review. Up today is the duel minigame Sky Survivor. And as you can guess, we're taking to the skies in this one.
And you're trying to survive. You and one opponent are trying to avoid the obstacles in the sky and make it to the end. You have a health meter, so you can get hit a couple of times, but definitely try to avoid those obstacles.
Yeah, whoever survives the longest wins this one. Although we also found that if you both survive for long enough, there is an endpoint to this one, which I think is a little bit weird. Why couldn't they just make it endless and wait until somebody died?
Yeah, it was pretty strange. We saw the end of the course a couple of times, but we didn't make it because one of us would die. But then we tried really hard to make it to the end to see what would happen, and it was just a draw. It was weird.
I guess maybe they just didn't want to draw this one out too long since it's just a duel minigame and not everybody is playing it. But still, it would have been nice to have a winner every time.
That being said, we only had one draw, so I don't think it's something that would happen that often, but still, it can happen.
Yeah, it definitely won't happen very much. There's enough obstacles to maneuver around to where that's probably not going to be a worry. We had to try really hard to make it to the end.
Yeah, in the beginning, there's only a few obstacles, but the longer you go, the more obstacles there are, so this one gets pretty intense.
But in a really fun way. I liked having to dodge out of the way and do as best as I could.
Me too. I had this strategy that I would sit towards the bottom of the screen and then just go left or right. That seemed to really work for me because otherwise I just had too much of a hard time figuring out if I needed to go higher or lower or left or right. I don't know if it was a good strategy, but it worked for me.
Yeah, that is probably a good strategy. You have a little less to think about.
Have any of you played with that strategy before? Let us know in the comments below if you use that one or if there's something different that works for you.
It's also nice that you had a health meter in this one as well, I thought. Some of these duel minigames have been extremely short and they end as soon as somebody makes one mistake. So it's kind of nice that this is more of a full minigame and you get to play it for a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's our biggest complaint with some of these minigames.
So overall, Sky Survivor is pretty good, and not just for a duel minigame. I think I'd like playing this even if there was 4 players in it. It's fun to maneuver around all the obstacles, and it definitely takes some skill to win this one. We're giving it 4 stars out of 5.
Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this review, please like,
subscribe,
and hit the bell. Next up, we'll be reviewing Squared Away. Well, I guess that's better than being triangled away.
Why?
There's more corners.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna end this now. If you want to see what Squared Away is like, come back for our next video.
Hope to see you then.